Hello, it's Sparks here, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So, last time, we made an remarkable discovery, but I need to figure out how to get inside of here. Right now, my concern is that we actually need to be... Either we need to go in through on the top, or we actually need to somehow go back to the original area, and now somehow allow us to get inside, which is a bit backwards. Like, I wouldn't imagine that this whole entire structure, the mazes, were to go from middle to top to bottom. I feel like you're supposed to go bottom to top. Otherwise, the top would have activated, right? Because we went to the middle, and if it was top to bottom, then we should have been able to enter through the, should have been able to get that puzzle done, or whatever it was. Whatever was unlocked for going to the top air area should have been unlocked. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. Oh, crud. I just realized something. We're using our Lionel bow. That's terrible. Let's switch to a better weapon. Anyways, so I was wondering, I understand that unfusing weapons doesn't save the durability, but does it save the material? Like, if I save a weapon that's on lower durability and unfuse it, is that better than just letting it break? I think it might be, but we've never experimented with that before. Oops, that was a very bad miss. Anyways, it looks like we've gone around the edge of this entire structure, and we still haven't found exactly what we're looking for. I will gladly take this Poe, though, if that isn't too much of an issue here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have this Poe, I'm going to not get attacked by enemies. We always could try climbing to the top of this. That might be a good idea. But first, let's actually activate something that would help us, such as some fire fruit. There we go. And then we want to do this so that we can activate a little wind gust. I think I understand why Rivali's Gale isn't in this game. There'd be no point of it because you can already just create wind gust anyways. I wonder if you could do that in the original game. I've never tested it, but I'm pretty sure you can, so that doesn't matter. So up here, is there an entrance to this maze? I would feel like there would be, right? There's a light route right here. This is the light route we're looking for. This should help us out. Do you see an entrance to the maze on there? Maybe through the middle? There is a light route here, so that might make sense. Anyways, this is the area we're looking for. No, this is the shaft that leads to the actual maze. Interesting. We're going to continue exploring the top a little bit more. Then maybe there'll actually be an entranceway. And if not, we do have a way to teleport back up down here, so that would be good. Maybe there's like a puzzle that will allow us to enter. The only thing I can think about that would be useful is maybe that enemy base. But also, why would that be the case, you know? I'm just not too sure. So if we have our friend right here, we have nothing here, nothing here. Is that a rock that we could potentially... Oh no, that's an area we can steal a weapon from. Okay, I'm not seeing a way to get in there from here. That's for sure. So let's go back to the bottom. I want to take out that enemy base. A, for weapons, and B, if it has anything to do with entering here. And if not, we need to figure out what to do next. I feel like we should be able to get in here somehow. But how? We can't just ultra hand these bars. I'm pretty sure we cannot. Let's see if these enemies have anything to do with anything. Maybe they unlock the entrance to this place? Because we've been around the whole side. And nothing even worked in the first place. I am glad that it's really bright now so we can actually see. Which is great. There sure is some malice in there. Maybe the issue is that I never completed that. Is that the silver? All these enemies are silver. That's crazy. Let's see, what is our best weapon right now? Our silver boko blade is our best. Okay. We want to make sure that we don't get frozen. Oh, at least you got frozen, so which means I can do this. Get ready for the ultimate slam attack. Boom. That was totally worth it. Oh no, our silver boko blade broke. I gotta remember, we don't want our weapons to break. Especially if it's something... Well, let's be honest. Silver bokoblins are not that rare anymore. They used to be something that I thought was rare. But really, silver bokoblins, they're not a joke, obviously, because they still hit like trucks. I mean, I'll still take the silver horn so I can make another silver bokoblin weapon. But that's all I'm gonna do. There we go. Wait for it. Let's get a supercharge in. And boom. Okay. I wonder if charges waste your durability. Actually, not too sure. Oh, so there's someone with a bow over here somewhere. Huh. I guess our companions defeated them. Anyways, I guess we'll use the Royal Claymore. Ooh, improved flurry rush on a spinning weapon makes it spin faster. That's extremely useful. Anyways, what should we combine it with? Let's do by fuse attack power. The white Lionel Saber Horn would be amazing on a spin weapon. Should we make a really powerful spinning weapon? We have an extra one. We just gotta make sure that we don't let this one break, I guess. And then we could test our theory. A 54 damage weapon by default. That's amazing. Anyways, let's use our hammer to break this open and get some delicious zonite. Which is a currency that we haven't actually really used. I remember seeing a use for it on the first island, but we have not returned to the first island for a long, long time. The first Sky Island, of course. I'm not sure if there's any water-based islands in this game. Okay. So we've searched all of the top. No entranceway. We've searched all the entranceway. We took out all those enemies. I will loop around one more time and then I'm going to teleport up. Oh, there's even more enemies too. Fun. This is where we climbed. Do you think we could interact with anything here? To lift up the gate? Maybe? Nope, nothing there. Anyways, we could just teleport to the top. Yeah, I'm not seeing entrances here. So I feel like we actually need to go to the top area and do something, but I don't know what. Oops, I muted instead of pausing the recording. That was my bad. Anyways, let's see. There's nothing here that would help us out. So I think the solution actually is to go to the middle area again. And then drop down into the depth version of this place. I guess that makes sense. There is always a light route. Do you think maybe at the top of the light route there is an entrance? Is it too hard to climb a light route? The answer is no. There is not anything. Okay, let's teleport up to the Marichaki Shrine. Perhaps I missed something in this maze? Because think about it, I'm pretty sure that you can easily access the shrine from the entrance. And yes, we did trigger the boss. But that probably wasn't enough to actually do it, right? See, this is not active anymore. Yeah, how do we get down there? Let's see. Let's explore this maze a little bit better, I guess. So this is one of the first ones that we've done. Oh, we're cold. No worries, game. I have exactly what we need. Some cold resistant stuff. There's a Hylian pine cone right there. Yeah, this is literally the entrance too. What is that at the entrance? I don't know. Can you get rid of malice using water? No. That would make this way too easy. Let's see. I wish that there was the ability to track where you've been in this game. Like how there was with the DLC. Are those staircases that lead down? I want to work our way to a staircase. So I'll mark this with the green pin. And see if the staircase actually leads down somewhere. Because I definitely feel like there's a lot more to this than we first thought. Because we definitely have not explored this area thoroughly enough. Okay, that's the main middle area. Let's see, this does not lead to the staircase. How are we even gonna get there? I think we're going the wrong way. I think if we go from the middle chamber to the other way, maybe that'll work. I'm not too sure. We could always try hopping across the malice, which isn't ideal, especially since we don't have any Sunday lines. But also, it looks like we can enter here without getting malice at all, which is perfect. So we could have entered here in the first place. Yeah, this area literally is a tutorial for flying with Hylian pine cones. I definitely remember that for sure. So if we go over here and here, do we even have a fire weapon? There's nothing here that would actually help us, right? Yeah, that's literally just a dead end. Maybe that ice is for something else. I'm not too sure. Anyways, if we keep following this path, then we should be led directly to this area. Doesn't this area scream you need to climb up here? It really does. Do we even have a fire weapon? This one we did. No, we don't. Great. Luckily, we can do this the old-fashioned way. The only issue is that we're gonna run out of fireproof eventually. There we go. And let's get a Hylian pine cone. We should probably get more Gibda bones for harder bosses, I think. Okay. So what's the point of this? So we can climb to the top? Okay, we're at the top. Yay. Is there any way to get here without climbing the top? To me, it looks like there is. There's also a Korok thing right here. I'm pretty sure that's a tier that we found. Yeah, the sword We definitely found that tier. Oh, this is a Korok we've already found. So I'm curious about this staircase business. Does the staircase actually lead anywhere? To me, it doesn't look like it. But we know if we go to the top one, we don't get anything out of it. I wish there was a way to keep track of where you've been. Maybe we switch. That's the top. Let's teleport back to the middle, I guess. I'm pretty sure we explored this as thoroughly as possible. And as far as I know, there is no such thing as descending. I'm going to write this down and put this into a mystery. But for now, we're going to leave. I've exhausted every single option that I could think of. And there is nothing that will allow us to actually go there. Go down there. I thought this area would unlock or something. But it doesn't. Which is weird. This is clearly an entrance into the depths. Oh well. What's the nearest thing that... The next area we were going to go to was the, wasn't it the, oh, the Great Hyrule Forest. That was the next objective. Because there has been talk of something there that we need. AKA the Master Sword. So let's actually see if we can find the Master Sword here. There's a travel right here. Let's go talk to them. Hey, over here.
Hey!
Hello, my brother in research. I was waiting for you. You were?
Oh.
That's right. I'm the one who discovered these ruins way out here. But I wasn't able to make much progress investigating them. I'm the only one Hylian, and this alias is not one Hylian job. That's why I wrote to the Zonai survey team, asking them to dispatch research to assist me. And here you are, practically right after I sent my letter. Great response time. What? You're not a Zonai survey team researcher? You're just some guy? I see. So few people come through here. I assumed you had to be the assistant I asked for. My mistake. After all the trouble I've gone to, can't they send one assistant to help out my monolith research? Oops, did you hear that? Sorry, scrub that from your brain. Not meant to be public knowledge. If you're from the Zonai survey team, I could tell you all about it, what I've discovered so far, but you're not, so... I appreciate the offer, but that's really not allowed. Then again, though he may not be a researcher, it does look like you have an adventure about him. His expertise will get things back on track. You know what? You're hired. This project note, I appointed you as my research assistant. Come on, let's find out the secrets that these ruins are hiding. Well then, we could dive right in. I'll start by showing you what my research has uncovered so far. Wait there. Oof. Take a look. I think you'll be pretty surprised by this discovery. Display the power of the Sage of the Wind to the owl protected by many dragons. Aren't you surprised? Right? The Zonai were an ancient civilization with their own system of writing. Almost no one living today can read Zonai script, but you can read the inscription on the monolith, right? That's because it's written in Hyrulean. Though these ruins appear to be Zonai in origin, they feature text written in modern Hyrulean. How could that be? Who built these ruins, and for what purpose? This is just a possibility, but the monoliths that were found might be pointing to a spot somewhere in the ruins. You and me, we're going to get to the bottom of this. I need you to find that spot. There we may find yet another monolith that will tell us why these ruins were built. It's just a hunch, but it's also your boss's hunch, so... The owl protected by dragons. This is a huge side adventure, isn't it? Investigate the Thylo ruins. Oh, that's regional phenomena. So let's see what our adventure log. Display the power of the Sage of the Wind to the owl protected by many dragons. So we're just supposed to explore these ruins, I guess? Well, I would say we need to find an owl statue, maybe. Oh, I'm not good at these, do-it-yourself kind of missions. I'm better at the hand-holding kind of missions. Are we still in the Thylo ruins? This whole island is the Thylo ruins. Okay, great. Okay, that's a Korok. I'm not too concerned about Koroks right now. Do we ever destroy that green marker? I do want to mark you because we do want to upgrade eventually. But not right now, to be honest with you. There's a robot. Interesting. I do want to break these, like, really bad fused weapons, though. But, like, the really good ones, we want to keep. There we go. This thing is really powerful. We might as well bring out the big guns. There we go. Really? This is our best weapon. It's barely doing any damage to this robot. Did you even drop a good weapon? Nard Longstick? No, you didn't. You did drop Soldier Construct 4 horns, so that's good. Are you an owl? The issue right now is that we can't climb in the rain. That part's really annoying. Oh, aren't these dragons? These look like dragons. So then where is the owl? At least it stopped raining, so... This area looks a lot like a dragon. So now we're just looking for the owl. We represent the Sage of Wind's power to the owl protected by the dragon. These look like dragons, but this could also be a serpent. Is that an owl? This is gonna be a long episode, isn't it? No, that isn't it either. Any of these recallable? No. This Thylo Ruined Skyview Tower. Oh, this is the easy Korok puzzle. We might as well complete it. Of course, I say it's easy, but we all know I'm terrible at geometry, apparently. There we go. Yeah, that's the perfect fit, right? This would be so much easier if this was real life. Okay. What if we did this? This would probably fit. Not if you rotate it sideways. But if we did this, let's let you in. It fits, but it isn't quite what we're looking for, apparently. I really thought we had this Korok seed in the bag. I bet it's the opposite. And we need to do this. No, we already did that. We need to do this. Maybe? No, that isn't it. This? Maybe we need to rotate it a bit more. Yeah, all of these different things fit. But none of them are quite right. This, but turned around, would probably be best. But if we do that, then it's like this again. So then maybe it needs to be flipped like this. And we should be able to stick it right here. Right? Why am I so bad at these? I don't understand. This maybe? That's better. Oh, wait a second. I'm being a fool. I just realized. There's a hole in there. That means that we actually want... Sometimes the rotating in this game is finicky. What we actually want is for this to go inside of here. See, I could do that easily. If you would just fit in there, please. I can't believe I didn't even notice that little tiny hole. That's another Korok seed to add to our collection. We're still looking for an owl, though. Oh, great. It's about to rain again. Or it is raining. Oh, there's dragons everywhere. Oh no. Did they say it would be in the Thylo ruins? Let's see. No. Okay, yeah. It's definitely in the Thylo ruins. I feel like the owl statue would be huge, wouldn't it? So we're starting to get into muddy territory. That's not ideal. More dragons, I guess. Maybe if we get the high ground. Oh, we can't get the high ground because it's raining again. Rain is a very annoying thing in this game. Luckily, if we do all the stable quests, we should be able to just circumvent that. Oh, great. You have a flamethrower. I don't want nothing to do with that. There we go. Jump! Jump, Link, jump! Okay, at least you're really weak. There we go. Boom. Nice. I guess we'll take the flame emitter club because it might be useful. I'll definitely take that bow. A rusty claymore, a rusty halberd. Don't want either of those things, to be honest with you. Razor shroom. That's pretty good. Do you think the robots are actually guarding the areas we need to go to? I feel like that would be the case, right? Get swung. Boom, 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 boom. This is an amazing weapon, and I love it so much. A gnarled thick stick. Ooh, this one's actually really good. It has attack up. Plus we could fuse it with stuff. And it's a spear. I think this might be what I want to fuse with our good friend, the Lionel thingy that we had. I still seriously do not see an owl statue at all. But then again, we still haven't explored the whole thing. I thought that was an entranceway to something deeper. It is not. It definitely is not. Guess that's okay. Let's see. This is taking forever. I did not expect this side adventure to take forever. Are you another glyph? No, you're not. Why can't I find the owl? Okay, so next idea. We're gonna make our way to the tower. And we're gonna launch ourselves really high into the air until we find an owl. I feel like it'll be way easier to spot an owl if you're above the ruins. So here we go. Unless the owl was on these sky islands. The game would have told us, right? Have we explored these islands yet? We have not. No, it said in the Thylo ruins. So let's continue. Try not to get sidetracked. But we obviously have to explore that island. In hopes of getting a sage's will. Okay, game. I need you to switch to normal map. And I need to check this entire island. I still don't see it. The statue of the owl does not exist. Maybe we'll find it looking for other monoliths. More robots. Robots trying to ruin our day. Is that an owl? That rock looks vaguely owl-shaped. Oh no, it only looks like an owl from afar. It can't be this area, because this area is just filled with dragons. Okay, here, I have an idea. Let's try and do a different one. I don't actually want to use this weapon. Sure, let's use the flame emitter club. Oh jeez, I forget that enemies hit like trucks. Do we have anything that will actually just heal us? We do, but it's not ideal. Where's our weapons at? Oh, here's one. Boom, we broke you. This weapon that we have right here is pretty decent. There we go. Boom, finish off with a nice spin attack. Cool. So now it stopped raining again. We can actually start investigating. So let's try a different quest of these ruins, because the owl dragon, I don't know what that one is. It may also be possible that, let's try this one. Display the power of the Sage of Fire to the blaze through the space between two dragons from head to tail. Hey there, assistant. The monolith is one of my newest discoveries. Two dragons. This can remind me of something I saw when I first arrived at these ruins. The corridor between two dragons. Should I ask him? Is he going to give us a hint? These ruins appear, you know. No. You did not give us a hint. But an area between two dragons. I feel like finding two dragons in an area between them is easier, right? Maybe. I mean, I want to get at least one of these done before this video ends. I don't want to make an I don't want to make an episode with zero progress. Let's see. The area with two dragons. This is a pretty lengthy side adventure too. This tree area looks very suspicious. What if I just randomly activated something? Oh, I'm not seeing these two dragons. Oh, this might be it. There are multiple dragons here. And there is a frost? I didn't even know frost versions of those existed. That's actually really cool. Anyways. You get out of here. I actually want your frost weapon. A frost emitter club. I didn't even know frost emitters were a thing. That's good to know. Okay, so in between these two heads present the Sage of Fire's ability. Oh, this looks like this might be it. Oh, not the Sage of Water. The Sage of Fire. I don't think this is it, but this is definitely an area that we need to investigate. If only I had pins. I wish I had pins. Oh, I can use stamps though. But this one's actually really close. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna read all of them, and let's see if we can actually make at least one of them before this video ends. Huh? Link? Are you glitched? That was the weirdest climb ever. Okay, let's head back to the center. And, could have sworn, this place is huge. Let's just do all of them. Let's read all of them and see what they are. Sage of Water in the presence of the 6 dragons. Hey there, assistant. Nah. There's 6 dragons. Okay. What about this one? Display the power of Sage of Lightning at the end of the long dragon that protects the Mountain of Death. At the end of the long dragon. Well, this is the long dragon. So we might be able to do that one, at the very least. So, the Sage of Lightning's power at the end of the long dragon. Okay, where is our good friend? Where even is our Lightning Sage? There we go. I wouldn't exactly call that the end of it, though. Maybe this is the front? And the end is like the back area? I was hoping one of them would be in between the trees. Isn't one of them between 3 dragon heads? No, 6 dragons. A stage of water where 6 dragons are. A dragon's head and tail. Oh, there's the owl statue. We need to prevent the power of wind to the statue. Oh, this area looks like a pedestal. Where is Tulin at, anyways? I bet everyone's yelling at me. The owl statue is right there. Oh, we can't use Tulin unless we're in the air. I forgot about that. So we actually have to glide a little. Apparently that's close enough. What does that give us? Do we have to do these in order? Ooh, a treasure chest. That's kind of worth it. Boom. We are running low on rupees, to be honest with you. The owl protected by dragons. Cool. So that was one of them, at the very least. The owl protected by many dragons. I don't want to talk to you about that. We found the place of the monolith? So that's where it was. Excellent work. I'll go take a look shortly. Stage of fire to the blaze through space between 2 dragons' head and a tail. So 2 dragons' head and a tail. So now we know that there's a pedestal. It's good to know. This area does not have a pedestal at all. Do all of them have pedestals, or did the first one only have a pedestal? I can't believe the owl statue was like super close too. I wonder if this Korok is near any of them. No, not at all. Not to worry, you will reach your friend eventually. Hey, do you think this is the long dragon? If I follow this to the end, I think this might be a long dragon. Oh, it's super long. If we go to the very edge of this, would this be a pedestal? There's a pedestal right here. Perfect, and I believe for long dragon, wasn't it the Sage of Fire? No? Was it Sage of Lightning? Yeah, it was Sage of Lightning for long dragon. See, we just literally spent almost 20 minutes not finding anything. And now that I'm more observant now, and know what I'm looking for, this is a lot easier. Let's see, what are we gonna get? Probably more ore, which I don't mind. Topaz. A lot of elemental gems, which is perfect for making elemental weapons. Honestly, I think we should have an elemental weapon of every element at all times. And if my theory of being able to unfuse low durability weapons works, then that'd be great. So then, because then we won't lose the material that we used. Okay, so we did long dragon. Of these, what is left? Sage of Fire between the tail, dragon's head and tail. And then we have the presence of 6 dragons. You want to do Sage of Water. Is there 6 dragons right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's definitely not 6. So mostly what we're looking for is pedestals, which shouldn't be too tricky to find. I feel like there was robots guarding this area. This looks like a pedestal. You get out of here. Thank you very much. This definitely looks like a pedestal. Which one would this be? This is 3 pillars? No, that isn't it. Between 2 dragons' head and a tail. I'm not seeing 2 dragons that line up like that. There's that 3 dragon area that I thought was suspicious. This one has a pedestal, but why? What would this one be? We've used wind. Water? No. But what's behind us? Oh, these are 6 dragons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this must be between a head and a tail. This has to be. Why else would there be a little pedestal right here? Yeah, we'll probably need to do phase of fire between head and a tail. There we go. All that's left is to find 6 dragons. Ooh, 3 rubies. Very useful. The corridor between 2 dragons. Are you sure that area we weren't at wasn't 6 dragons? That I don't know. This area looked very suspicious. But there was nothing here. It was literally just a bunch of trees. Not even anything underneath that rock either. That looks like a... This will be like in between 2 dragons. Was that area with those 3 dragons technically 6 dragons? I doubt it. Maybe? Why is everything here themed around dragons too? It's a bit fun if you ask me. So we're mostly just looking for pedestals at this point. Have we done this one? This one looks rised up. But also this does not look like anything at all. Anyways, unfortunately that's gonna be it for this video. In the next one, hopefully we can find 6 dragons. See you then. Goodbye.